Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. This is episode number 17, and we are here outside of, what's this place called? The Cafe Cabin, where we bought a bunch of Moo Moo Milk. It has been a few days since I've last played, but in that time, I did pick some berries, as well as breeded the egg that I talked about, so I won't spoil what Pokemon is in that egg. You guys might have some guesses at this point, but I won't say anything. And hopefully it will hatch, if not in this episode, then maybe in the next one. Let's check the status of the egg. I think it's actually fairly close to hatching. I did do some running with it. Yeah, it may be close to hatching. So not like super imminent, but hopefully in the not too distant future. So before we move on, let's kind of explore down here a bit, because I did not explore all that in the last episode. And we didn't face this bird keeper, I'm pretty sure. We try to avoid the grass. I did buy more repels too. Oh, they rest us. Oh, they're going to give us the TM for Roost, which is a pretty good move. At least I assume it's Roost. And what that does is it's basically like Recover, but it's learnable by flying type Pokemon. I think almost every flying type can learn it. And in addition to recovering half your HP, you kind of lose your flying type for the rest of the turn. And you become affected by moves like Earthquake, or it could be a good thing too. You could lose like your ability to take super effective damage from Rock, Electric, or Ice. So pros and cons. I might teach it to Anna. I'm not sure. She's a little bit of a flimsy Pokemon to really use a move like that effectively. But I also don't really have a better alternative, so maybe there might be some scenario when it might be useful. I guess I could see it being useful in a scenario where we're faster and your opponent uses like Dive or Fly or Dig. Then you could use Roost just to kind of, although it would make you not immune to Dig, so probably wouldn't use it then. But things like that, it could maybe have some use. But I don't know, we'll see. I might just save it and not use it. I did try using Strength on our team, and you can actually override HM moves, which is really nice. In the olden days, you couldn't, just to prevent yourself from getting soft blocked. If, for example, you surf to an island and then you overrode the move Surf, you would be stuck on the island for the rest of the game. So they didn't want to let you do that. So you couldn't delete any HM moves from your Pokemon unless you were at the Mood Leader's house, which is always located conveniently close to a Pokemon Center and therefore a PC, to prevent a soft lock. Actually, there's some really interesting YouTube videos about like soft locks in different games and how people would kind of, I forgot the guy's name, but he would do some really interesting ones where he would like trap himself at the Pokemon League and then like find a way out too. Ooh, a double battle. Hopefully this one will be more interesting than some of the other ones we've had. I know we faced some twins with like a Bonsly and a Mime Jr., which was not great. Well, Pikachu and Clefairy, it's not a Pichu and a Cleffa, I will give it that. I will say, I don't really like that in the newer games Pikachu says his name, because no other Pokemon says his name, like it's not the anime. And I feel like, in Let's Go Pikachu or something, okay, but like, in general, I think Pikachu should still growl, just like every other Pokemon in this game, and like it did in the original games. But, just a little pet peeve of mine. Alright, Tori, let's have you use... Let's use Rock Tomb, because I'm guessing Rock Tomb is not a contact move. I guess I could have checked. And therefore, well, I don't know if it says contact move. You can hit Y. Thank you to the person who told me that. I actually did not, even though it says it right there on the screen, I totally didn't notice, but it's very easy to not pay attention to the screen when you're trying to narrate as well as play. Alright, double hit. That's not an amazing move. I always think of like Aipom when I think of double hit. But yeah, it basically does 70 damage across 2 hits, 90% accuracy. I actually might skip this, even though it's more base power than a lot of our moves, because normal type is never super effective against anything. And we already have really good coverage moves with really good secondary effects. Bite can flinch and Rock Tomb slows them down, so... And landed a critical hit. Okay, so that's part of that friendship thing that I hinted at a little bit. I'll talk about it a little bit more, but yeah, I don't want to get too much into that now. We too couldn't win. You didn't, but you gave it your best shot, and that's what matters. We do have a very strong team at this point. Was that a item down there I saw? No. Don't think so. And a Pokemon breeder. Hopefully he doesn't have like a bunch of baby Pokemon, because they can be a little bit boring to face. And it looks like he does. I mean, it makes sense being a Pokemon breeder, but yeah. This might be a little bit of an especially easy, I mean, they're all easy battles at this point, but this one might be especially easy. So while we're doing this, let me go ahead and talk about some things that I either meant to talk about before, or... Oh, this is not good. All of our attacks... I guess Quick Attack is evenly effective. It might trigger static, though, so we'll see. Alright, we seem to be okay. Yeah, so I want to talk about a few things that I meant to talk about before. One thing I looked up from a couple episodes ago was when we escorted Mira out of the cave. Hey, Pikachu's not a baby. There you go. Pikachu must be the parent to, there's the static to that Pichu. Also, here's a bit of a hint if you're wondering what's in the egg. I won't tell you who the mom is, because obviously that will tell you the species then. The mom determines the species. Oh, okay, so there's another one of those friendship things shaking off the paralysis, so... yeah. I'll discuss that mechanic a little bit more in a little bit. And Happiny, the unevolved form of Chansey. First stage in the Blissey line. Yeah, what was I just saying? I was going to talk about something else. Well, I totally lost my train of thought, but not for the first time, not for the last. What I was going to say that I looked up, though, was Mira, the person who we rescued from that cave and didn't really have a chance to do any partner battles with, because we'd already defeated the trainers and the wild Pokemon were not spawning for some reason. All that for a Great Ball, probably not worth it. Okay, it seems to be it around here. Oh, a little bit of rain. Alright, good thing we don't have... Let's switch up the team a little bit. Bring out... How about Billy? Electric Pokemon can like the rain because of the move Thunder, which always hits in the rain. But we don't know Thunder. But anyway. Oh no! Alright, well we can at least see what wild Pokemon are available here. It is a Ponyta. Yeah, I probably won't go into too much grass, and I'll try to use a lot of repels. I did buy more repels. Just because in this region it seems like there's a lot of repetition between the Pokemon in all these areas, because the Pokedex is so limited, so it's not as interesting as like Alpha Sapphire, for example, where you could find some really interesting and surprising Pokemon sometimes. Ooh, a treasure hunt, and I'm the loot. Well, hopefully he enjoys seeing our Pokemon. I'd say Electabuzz is a fairly rare Pokemon. Bronzor, okay. So Mira actually has a Kadabra. Her attack that she specializes in is Special Attack, which makes sense because Kadabra has a very high Special Attack stat. Let's actually use Volt Switch because, well, I don't know, Bronzor has a very high defense and special defense, so I guess we'll use Thunder Punch, which does a little bit more damage. 75 base power to Volt Switch's 70. Oh, and we're confused. So this is a scenario where I might just want to use a regular switch, because in order to use Volt Switch we have to fight through the confusion. But let's give it a try. Just because Volt Switch is super cool. There we go. Okay, so we knocked out Bronzor and we get to switch. Now because we use the move though, we have to switch first, which is fair because it gives him the chance to choose a Pokemon in reaction to ours. It's kind of a nice mechanic of the games, is that whoever... It's almost like in some sports where whoever faints, sometimes in a sport, if you score, the other team gets the ball. Well, in this, whoever knocks out your opponent's Pokemon, they get the switch advantage. Let's bring in Win. Why not? Well, I guess it's raining, that's why not. But Win has plenty of other attacks he can rely on in the rain. I trust him. And his fire is burning very brightly. Oh, a Shieldon. We have not seen a Shieldon before. That is a Steel and Rock type. So it will be doubly super effective against, or sorry, it will be doubly weak to a fighting type attack like Power Up Punch. But it has Sturdy. Of course. Alright, let's see what he wants to do. And of course it doesn't matter in this case because he has one more Pokemon, but hypothetically if he had a better team, then he would have a choice of what Pokemon to bring out to counter our fire and fighting type here. And he probably wouldn't choose a Shieldon. Just a wild guess. Yes, so just like Cheryl had HP-based Pokemon and started with Chansey, Mira has special attack-based Pokemon, such as Kadabra. Kadabra, if you need a Pokemon on your team... Oh, Shinx is evolving, that's cool. Here we go. Or sorry, Luxio is evolving, I should say. Started as Shinx, became a Luxio, and now he has reached his final form. Luxray, a very cool electric dog-like Pokemon. Luxray is a really cool design, and it's just cool because you can like catch it really early. It's kind of like the Ralt of this generation in a way. It's like a cool Pokemon you can catch very early on and has 3 evolutions, and it's fairly powerful. The only downside is it doesn't know super great moves. It can learn like electric moves obviously, and like Crunch I think. But not a lot beyond that, so that's one downside. Alright, is this Jogger gonna battle us? Or I guess it's not the morning, so probably not. It's the morning in real life, but not in game. Yeah. Alright, that's fine, I really don't want to fight anybody. I might actually skip some of these guys if we end up facing a lot of them, but we'll see. Oh, he's giving me the TM for payback. Yeah, we do need to go through and use some more TMs, but let me save up, you know, a few of these, and then maybe we'll end this episode or another coming episode just going through some TMs and upgrading our team. Alright, let's fight this fighting user with our own fighting type. Actually no, with Electabuzz again. And he has a Croagunk. Poison and fighting type. Alright, so we talked about Mira. I should talk about Hollow Tower, that little tower we found nearby. As I think I mentioned before, that is actually the place where you would catch a Spiritomb. The Dark and Ghost type that used to have no weaknesses, but now is weak to Fairy. Spiritomb is very rare because I think that's the only place you can get it is from the Hollow Tower there. And the only way you can access it is with the old Keystone. And in the original games, you had to interact with 32 unique other players, like real players, in the Underground. Which is hard to do because, like, I mean, I guess there's the internet so you can find people, but like, unless you're like really want a Spiritomb, I mean, there's just not that much motivation to play with your friends. Or at least I never did with any of my friends, but of course by that age... Oh, alright, I should use a Repel at this point, we have plenty. I'll do that when we get out of here. Yeah, by the time I played Diamond and Pearl, I think it was just me and my cousins and a few of our mutual friends that played it. Usually on vacation, we'd bring our Game Boys down to the Outer Banks and play it in the car ride, and then, you know, just play when we were like lounging around the back porch or by the pool or, you know, whatever, waiting for dinner. On the ride to the beach, all kinds of times to play Pokemon. It was fun too because we'd all, you know, coordinate strategies, and sometimes we'd like end the vacation with like a big battle at the end to see who had raised their team the best if the games were compatible. Sometimes we played different generations, but yeah, I think that's when I got this game and I was a little bit older then. Let's go ahead and plant some berries while I'm here. Hopefully they get watered automatically because it is raining. That would make logical sense. Not sure the game really works that way, but whatever. Alright, let's use that Repel I talked about. Just so I don't make a liar out of myself. Yeah, we got plenty of those. And I don't know for a fact if Spiritomb... How do I get up there? Oh, I didn't cut that, did I? Okay. Ooh, close one. Yeah, I don't know for a fact if it's the same way or not. I would presume it is, lacking any further information, so you probably have to interact with 32 players in the Grand Underground. But before you start doing that, I would maybe do some more research. I'm sure somebody's figured it out by now. And honestly, if you really want a Spiritomb, it's probably best just to trade somebody for it. It'd be a lot faster. And I'm sure if you go to like Pokemon trades on the Reddit, you can find people willing to trade you a Spiritomb. I would think. But spoiler alert, Spiritomb is not the last member of our team, so rule that one out. Spiritomb is a little bit more of a defensive-oriented Pokemon, so it's not like super fast or super powerful. Not one I would really recommend training. I think if you want a Ghost type, go with like a Ghastly or a Misdreavus, or even maybe a Duskull, but yeah, I wouldn't go with a Spiritomb. Alright, I guess we'll use Thunder Punch for lack of anything better. Alright, what else do I have to talk about here? Oh, the last thing I wanted to talk about that I almost got to last episode but did not was that the plates you get that we've been finding. I think we found like the spooky plate and the psychic plate, or whatever it's called. For all intents and purposes in the games, they're basically just a second version of the normal move power-up items. The power-ups your moves by 20%. This I'm pretty sure it's 20%. I should probably double check that because I want to say in the original games it was 10% and they upped it in Gen 5 to 20. It might have been Gen 4 they upped it though. So hopefully when they increase that, they increase the plates as well as... Hey, fist plate! There we go! Good timing. Didn't plan that, I promise. 2 beings of time and space set free from the original one. Alright, let's go ahead and give the fist plate to Win. Not like any of our Pokemon really need to be any more overpowered, but... again, I will save that rant for at least not right now. What would that be under? That would be under... Yeah, here we go. We'll give that to Win, who's not holding an item. Does it say how much it increases it by? It does not, but it does increase the power-up moves. Bug-type moves, we really don't have any bug-type moves. I don't think we have any psychic-type moves. Veilstone, I think that makes like... Is that what makes Happiny evolve into Chansey? I'm not entirely sure about that. And I don't think we know any ghost-type moves either. Or any poison-type moves. We're finding a lot of places that we really can't use, but we will find more that we can use as we continue on our journey. Alright, now use the repel, so we should be okay. Alright, I think we should be near the end of this route. Which is good, because I am nearing also the end of my... I mean, I have plenty of things to talk about. I have a little list here of things, if I need something to talk about. But those were the ones that I kind of kept meaning to say in the previous episodes, and then got sidetracked by something else. Black Belt Nathaniel with 3 Pokemon. I'm going to say Croagunk, Machop, and Meditite, because so far those seem to be the fighting types we've encountered the most. It'd be cool if he had like a Monferno. That'd be awesome, but not sure I really expect that. And their levels are starting to get up there. I appreciate that a lot. Now they're still not nearly caught up to us, so it'd be better if they were like 26 or thereabouts, but we'll make do. Hey, Meditite, okay. So far I'm 2 for 2, I guess, although I saw the first one, so I probably can't take credit for that. But let's see if Machop is the third. Oh, but so the other thing that plates do is if you have the mythical Pokemon Arceus, I think it's pronounced Arceus, he's the namesake. Hey, there we go, I win a prize. He's the namesake of Pokemon Legends Arceus, which is coming out fairly soon. But I assume he'll be able to be caught in that game. I would think that's kind of the idea. It'd be kind of disappointing if he couldn't be, at least at the end of the game, being the cover legendary and all. But Arceus is the god of Pokemon and is, or was for a very long time, the strongest Pokemon in terms of base stat total. I believe now he's been overtaken by Mega Mewtwo and Mega Rayquaza. But, oh, Shockwave. Well, we actually already had Shockwave, didn't we? Yeah, I'm not sure I really want to use that, but good to have just in case. Alright, we can use the dowsing machine. Oh, but I don't know how to use it. That's the downside here. No, not that. Alright, come on. Yeah, there's got to be a better way to use this than what I'm doing, because this is incredibly clunky. I guess I can use the joystick, but still. Alright, I don't see any items. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I missed the old item finder when it was just you hit a button and it told you is there an item on your screen or not. Like, and you kind of go to the edge and see, okay, am I still there? Am I close? That was those were the good old days. Alright, how do I get down there? Here we go. Here's an item over here. Full heal, we can probably use that at some point. And this might be a cool trainer, or what do they call them now? Oh, 2 of them. I'll battle anyone. That's how I'll get better. I'm taking the Veilstone Gym Challenge, but first. That's right, first you gotta beat me. Although, if you don't beat me, still go for the challenge. Ace Trainers. Alright, they seem to have a decent amount of Pokemon, so this is kind of, I guess, like the final challenge of this route. And I'm guessing Glamiel's going to use Fake Out, which is really annoying. Actually a decent move here. And our water type is out. That's awesome. Alright, let's go for a Volt Switch. And we will use Aqua Jet on Monferno. And that will do 1.5 times damage due to the rain. Yeah, so those plates we find not only increase the damage done by moves for any Pokemon, they also, if they're equipped to Arceus, he gets the same bonus, but it also changes Arceus' type to whatever type the plate is. So that's what they're really kind of made for, and that's what all these little legends are referring to. Arceus is the creator of the Pokemon world, I believe, in the mythology. Ooh, what did I do? Oh, because I used Volt Switch. Right, gotcha. Alright, let's bring out Anna. And created the other legendaries, or at least the ones here in Sinnoh. Kadabra, see, this is more like it. I like this. I'm gonna guess he has, I was gonna say Machoke, but now this is a battle. I like this. Wouldn't mind if their levels were a little bit higher to make it really fun, but at least they have pretty cool Pokemon. Gyarados is a very high attack stat, and Kadabra has a very high special attack stat, and they are both pretty fast. Let's use a quick attack on Kadabra, because Kadabra does have very weak defenses. That's what I was going to say before, is if you really need a Pokemon to add to your team and don't have a Psychic type yet, getting an Abra or a Kadabra is a great choice. Just make sure you have to like find somebody online to trade with to evolve into Alakazam. Which you can do on, like I said, the Pokemon trading subreddit seems very friendly. I don't think anybody's going to steal your Pokemon, because, like, you know, who does that? If you're really nervous, then obviously get a friend or get somebody who's done a lot of trades on there and has, like, a badge or whatever it's called. But, ooh, look at that, some damage. A waterfall in the rain. Alright, let's, actually, you know what? Yeah, we're probably still slower. Well, I don't know if we are or not. We're so many levels higher, we're probably faster, but let's not risk it. And I'm not sure a Bite would take out Gyarados. Let's go for Rock Tomb. It is 95% accurate. But yeah, Kadabra would make a great addition to any team. It can learn lots of different move types in addition to Psychic types. It can learn electric moves and ghost moves and probably others I'm not thinking of. And it's got very good speed, very good special attack. It's a little bit frail, but I mean it's a great sweeper. And because you have the experience all, training Abra will not be nearly as painful as it used to be. In the olden days, before you had any experience share, you had to like start with Abra and then switch to different Pokemon, and then defeat him with that Pokemon and get half XP. It took a long time. There was something else I started saying, and I'll have to watch back the episode again to see what it was, but I'll pick it up at some point. Right, a couple more berries here. I've really been focusing mainly on the Lepa berries, because they're the kind of, and the citrus berries, but they take a long time to grow. Because they're ones we can use for the rest of the game. Whereas a lot of these, like, you know, Ross berries and all, how many times we're going to get frozen, need to use them. Probably not too many. Alright, so our team took a little bit of damage in that fight. But I think, based on the fact that I see a fence and some concrete, we are about to reach Veilstone at last. Yes, I think what I'll probably do... No repels, we're good now, thank you. I wanted to go to Celestic Town, but there are some Pokemon in the way. There's always something in the way, isn't there? Alright, so we'll probably explore the town a little bit, see what there is to do here. Ooh, apparently Team Galactic has a presence here. That'll be interesting. And then, assuming we can go to the gym, which I hope we can, it's been a while, I'm going to start next episode going right to the gym. Are these guys going to stop us from going into this area? Looks like they are. Hey you, yeah you! This is Team Galactic's warehouse. It ain't no playground for kids. Alright. A little kid like you should be playing at the Pokemon gym. After all, the gym leader happens to be a kid just like you. Okay, that sounds like a fun place to go. No trespassing. Is there a secret way in? I think the warehouse actually is the secret way in, but I could be wrong. I remember the general plot of this game, but like, not really any of the specifics. Veilstone is the city of stone. We even have meteorites. Oh cool, meteorites are cool. And what is this? Hewn from rock. Nice axon view there. The pretty tree here growing amongst the rocks. Alright, so this is just like trolling us. Like, here's this item right in the middle of a city, easy to get to, but you need to have rock climb. Also, who do I spy over yonder but Lucas? I don't think he'll face us in battle, but we can certainly try it if we can squeeze through this alleyway over here. What's this? Little stage area? It's kind of odd. Maybe they put on like town plays or something, but there's not really like a lot of spot for an audience. So that's curious. My boyfriend lost his lens. Where did it go? I've been looking for it with my wide lens, but... where did it go? Oh, I guess maybe... Do we use the item finder to find his lens, then he gives us the wide lens? That's probably what this is going to be. Again, I apologize if there's a better way to do this. I mean, that really seems to be what they're implying here. And yet... I do not see any items. Let me try a little bit over here, and if not, we'll just give up, because I probably won't use the wide lens on any of our Pokemon. Most of our moves are fairly accurate. I did use a wide lens on my Metagross in my Alpha Sapphire playthrough, because he knew Meteor Mash and Zen Headbutt, both of which have 90% accuracy. So with the wide lens, that gets it up to 99%, which is significantly and noticeably better. This has nothing to do with anything, but take these tentacle machines. Oh, okay. Also, he said the exact same thing that the other guy said, I'm pretty sure. Nasty plot. Oh, interesting. Okay. Here, we might check out our TMs in a little bit. Let's keep exploring for now and see how this goes. Many magicians in the world. Do you think that 5% are actual psychics? I do. Well, in Pokemon, yes, because there actually are psychics here, obviously. Well... Not sure if we've seen psychic Pokemon, so I assume they're psychic people as well. In the anime there are. Sabrina's clearly has psychic powers, which I always thought was the coolest thing, having more telekinetic powers and psychic powers, being able to move things with your mind, but oh, massage, that'll make your Pokemon more friendly. Let's give it to Luxray. I feel like evolving takes a lot of energy. Check summary. I thought it might be a summary of like his affection stat or something, but nope. Dreamily contented. Oh, a leaf sticker must have got caught in his fur. What do you know? Alright, so you can stop by to increase their friendliness. I might do that, we'll see. Lucas, my old friend, how's it going? Hey Sin, are you going to take on the gym leader? Wow, you just keep getting tougher and tougher. Me? Well, I took a look in the department store, and I mean, yeah, of course I've been working on my Pokedex, but, well, anyways, keep it up. I'll see you around. Alright, well, I would have liked to battle, but guess that's all we get. Alright, let's do a little more exploring. I'll also heal up our Pokemon, obviously, because we want to go to the gym at tip-top strength. Lake Valor. Oh, that's right, one of the lakes is around here. There are 3 Sinnoh lakes. I keep doing this. I will never get the hang of which button goes to which menu. We have Lake Valor, which is the one closest to us, right here. We have Lake Verity over here, and Lake Acuity, I believe, is the one way up north here, a little bit chilly, frozen lake. And each one is associated with a legendary Pokemon that we'll encounter a little bit later on in the Let's Play, so stay tuned. Hey, would you look at this? Here's some meteorites. To quote a certain archaeologist, these belong in a museum. Hey, a Girafarig. That's cool. We don't see many of those around here. Hey, Girafarig, how's it going? And Girafarig's owner. Tick-tock, tick-tock. It swings its pendulum at the same interval. How beautiful. I'll give this to you. Metronome. Oh, that's cool. That's a hell item that, if your Pokemon uses the same move over and over again, it will increase the damage that move does. So it's not good on a lot of Pokemon, but there are occasionally ones where it is. Trying to think, I guess Billy would probably use Thunder Punch a lot. Or we could give it to Anna, who might use Pluck, but Anna already has the Sharp Beak. Let's give it to Billy. I feel we're giving them items that are going to make them even more overpowered, but at the same time, like, I'm doing so many things already to limit our abilities in this game. I don't want to, like, not give them hell items too, because hell items are fun. I like finding hell items, and it's just a cool little extra way to power up your Pokemon. Alright, metronome. Enjoy, Billy. Alright, let's go through our TMs real quick and I'll see if there's any that we really want to teach. Not Rock Smash, not Stealth Rock. Bullet Seed, no. Pluck, Swagger. Grass Knot we already taught. Cut's not that good. Thief we're saving. Calm Mind. I'm not really too much into boosting moves in the normal gameplay. Maybe if there's a Pokemon that really has an extra move slot for it, but overall I'd rather just have like 4 attacks for type coverage. Low Sweep is decent. This user makes a swift attacks on the target's legs, which lowers the target's speed stat. So I want to use that, but also we're about to face a fighting type gym, and I don't know what item they give you, so they might give you a better TM. So I wouldn't want to use this, only to then override it like next episode. Now Strength, I can't think of any reason we would need to like save these because, yeah, I can't think of any reason. We're always going to have the Poketch with us to use this for. And I assume there are Pokemon that resist fighting and electric, but don't resist normal. I'm trying to think of, yeah, I guess like a flying. No, because flying would be weak, so fighting is not good against bug, I think. I don't know. There probably aren't many that would resist both those types, but maybe I'd want something a little bit more reliable than Dynamic Punch. We'll get rid of Thunder Wave for now. Thunder Wave is not a bad move, but I don't know. Strength might come in useful at some point. I guess like against like a Gliscor would be a good example, because they're immune to, they resist fighting and they're immune to electric, so there's one example. Sleep Talk only works while you're asleep, so it's pretty much useless unless you have a Pokemon that has rest. Roost, we have 3 of them. Since we have 3, let's go ahead and use it. Not Bill. Oh, okay. Let's go to the bag menu then. And we use that on Anna. Yeah, it's a pet peeve, but they don't make it clear. Like some of the other games, it's really just a nice design where you see like the focus ring move from one menu to the other. It really helps you know when can I scroll and when can I not scroll between Pokemon. Alright, let's get rid of Endeavor, because not that won't be useful at times, but I don't know, it's a little bit of a niche move, and I mean so is Roost, but at least Roost is a new niche move. Alright, almost done I think. Payback is decent, but Bite is better. Shockwave, we already have better moves. And Nasty Plot, I don't think Wind has enough special attacks to make it worth it. So, alright, that's it for TMs. And, alright, I think we're probably going to do some more exploring. Well, I think we'll do the gym next episode, because I think we could use some excitement in our lives. I know I can. And Galactic Veilstone building, we dream of the universe. These giant antennas here, looks like SpaceX's Starbase a little bit. We'll have to see what's inside here. PP up, that's cool. Alright, but we'll check out this building some other time. I think what I'm going to do is end the episode. I might do one more tonight, and when I come back, we will face the 3rd gym, which should be pretty exciting. And then we'll explore the city and go on from there. So I know this episode wasn't really anything, you know, super out of the ordinary, but hey, we did get a Luxray. That's pretty cool. And we'll keep him with us as long as we can. It'll still be actually quite a while, I think, because we won't have our 16 member till the like the 6th gym almost, or actually maybe even after the 6th gym. But alright, that's it for now. I will heal up our Pokemon, and I will meet you guys at the Veilstone Gym.